Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Champion. This is Camping with Champion, and tonight I'm going to be stealth camping at this movie theater. This movie theater has a very small strip of woods right beside it, but on all four sides of this woods there's like a poultry plant, some other kind of factory, doctor's office it looks like, and then the movie theater. So we're going to be surrounded on all sides, but it's almost 4 o'clock now, so I'm hoping the doctor's office here will close pretty soon because it is right next to us. Once that closes though, I think we'll be good. I don't think we're going to be spotted from the factory or the poultry plant on the other side. The movie theater is going to be my biggest concern tonight. It's not a weekend, so hopefully it won't be too busy. Well, the coast seems kind of clear at the movie theater, so I'm going for it. The only real thing I'm worried about is when I cross over in front of this doctor's office. So I'm cutting through the woods and I have to go through the doctor's office parking lot just a little, to get to the spot I'm going to. As long as nobody walks out in like the next 30 seconds, I'll be good. Here's where I need to get to. So this is the spot I want to stay in. I thought that I had my hammock. Oh my gosh. Already a spider on my arm. I thought I had my hammock in the car. So I was going to tie a hammock from this tree here to this small tree here. But when I went to get it out, it wasn't in there. It was actually the under quilt for my hammock. But when it's in its bag, it looks kind of similar. I do have my small bivvy tent, so I'm gonna have to make that work right here in this area now. No problem though. Hammock would have been nice, but it would have been much quicker to set up. But I think we still have about 45 minutes before it gets dark, so we should have plenty of time. I had another spot in mind for tonight, but it's over an hour and a half away. And by the time I got there, it would have been dark again. Last week, I didn't get to my spot till after dark, so I didn't want to do that 2 weeks in a row. So I've had this spot kind of in my back pocket for a while. I think that's the same thing I said about that spot last week too. I have these spots, like 5 or 6 different spots that I kind of just keep in mind that if I need a spot quick or something like that, I can just do those. Like it came in really handy tonight because all week I'd been planning on going to the other spot, which I'm gonna do next week, and I just got behind and I wouldn't have made it there in time before dark. Anyways, this spot will be perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and get the tent set up while it's still daylight. I am once again using my camo bivvy tent. My carrying bag for the tent ripped, but I'll sew that back up. Get out of here. Love this tent. Subscriber got this for me, Chris from Camping Fun and Outdoors. Thank you again. I know I've thanked you a lot, but thank you again because this is one of the things that I use the most out here. Oh, someone sent me a new chair this week. A One Tigress camping chair. I have it in the car. I'll get that out too. But thank you to whoever sent that too. It didn't have a name on it, so. Golly. No wonder I ripped this thing. And it's stuffed in there so tight. All right. That's kind of slanting downhill. I don't want to be sliding down a hill all night, but I really don't think it's gonna fit any other. Well, that may work, but this tree over here is just right in my way. It's not a tree, it's like a vine. What if I can rip it up out of the ground? Nope, it almost fits though. But then there's that. Oh wait, that's not in the ground. That's all right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go at an angle, diagonal. That will work. Heck yeah. I'm not gonna make you watch me put this whole thing together. I've showed it a million times, so I'm gonna get this up real quick. Don't know if you can see it or not, but there are multiple cars leaving the doctor's office. And I did see some scrubs on the people that got in those cars, so I am thinking this place is closed. I probably should just check on Google and see what time it closes, but pretty sure it's closing and they're all leaving, which is great. Here is the tent all set up. Super simple, just 2 poles, 1 pole in the bottom, 1 pole up top, and then you stake it down. Haven't put the rain fly on yet. It's not supposed to rain. Well, there is like a 10 to 20% chance, I think. I need to check the weather again and see, but I may not put that rain fly on. Really love this tent. Straighten that out. There we go. Heck yeah. Let me go ahead and get my camping mat out. Might as well get that in the bag and inflated. Come on. The crap.
5 minutes later.
All right, this is really starting to make me. Oh, there we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Gonna go ahead and get my bag out and get it inflated so I don't have to worry about it anymore tonight. There we go. I am sweaty. The weather is so good this week though. It's in the, I want to say, I think it's about 70 degrees right now. And then tonight it's only gonna get down to like 60. Perfect camping weather. I am gonna use my rechargeable inflator. It is so loud. I think I got this thing for like $15 or something, and it works really great, but it's so loud. It's pretty big too. But I looked on Amazon for a flex tail. That is the pump that I see the majority of campers using. That thing is like 50 bucks, and it looks cool and everything, and it's smaller too. But I just don't think it's worth the extra money. I mean, this does the same job just as fast. It just sounds like a freight train or something. All right, let's do this real quick. I know someone could hear this, but that's just the chance I'm willing to take because I am not hand pumping this thing again like I did last week. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. It could use 1 or 2 hand pumps, but that's doable. I've started bringing this little bag. I mean, it's not tiny, but it's not huge either. And I keep my inflatable pillow in there, but also I have this other pillow. Oh, I keep my booties in there, insulated booties for my feet at night. Keep those in there. And then this foam pillow in there. So it goes down pretty small when it's completely compressed. Then it expands out. I really like that thing. And I did have some earplugs in there, but I don't know where they went. Have our first spider visitor of the night. Get this zipped up. Just gonna hang out in here for a little bit. Not much to do now. I'm probably watch some YouTube or something until I get ready to eat. I could go watch a movie. Kirk and the kids might get mad if I watch a movie without them though.
Bring me everything wicked.
The magic of your Wi-Fi at one price for 5.
There is literally no one in here but me. It's pretty freaking awesome. The movie's starting. Gotta go. The wind is blowing hard. That movie was okay. If you haven't seen the trailer for it, it's like this dystopian future where this guy's got to run and try and stay alive while people try to murder him for 30 days. And if he stays alive, he gets like $1 billion. I actually read the book a long time ago. It's a Stephen King book. The book was really good. The movie, yeah, it's like something you'll watch once. It's fun to watch once, but probably never watch it again. It's kind of chilly out here. All right, I'm gonna go back to my spot. I'm gonna grab my pullover out of the car first. Then I go back to the spot and cook some dinner. There are a lot more cars out here now. I'm still not too worried though. Also, they gave me this poster. I've never actually gotten a poster at a movie before. They just gave it to me. So I started having heartburn. So I came to Walmart and got some generic heartburn medication. Time to head back to the campsite. Oh, I just saw something in the woods. I hope that was a rabbit. Please be a rabbit. Well, whatever it was, I believe it's gone now. If I hear it. I swear, every time I come back, if I leave my campsite for a little bit, I'm always afraid I'm going to come back and someone's going to be like sleeping in my tent or in my hammock. I'm actually a little bit worried about looking in here right now. Man, I love that camo. What is that? I keep hearing the sound of some animal. I'm pretty sure it's a rabbit because it looked small, whatever it was. I was showing this new chair that I got that someone sent me, and I was talking for like 5 minutes while I was putting this thing together, and I just realized I wasn't recording the whole time. So anywho, this chair seems to be much easier than my other chair to put together. When I took the straps off that was holding the poles together, they basically just snapped into place almost. My other chair, the bungee cord that snaps it together like that, has broken. It still works though, I can make it work, but this is gonna be nice. I already like how easy that was to put together. Okay, this on the front so I don't lose it. That. I keep hearing sounds, and at first I'm like, that must be that animal I saw, but I'm noticing a lot of leaves falling off of the branches, and I think that's what it is, just a lot of leaves falling off. Okay. No, no, no. Ah. I have fallen. Okay. Oh, there we go. My pillow has expanded out fully. So soft. Luxurious. It's so warm out here that I can just use this 50-degree bag. I love how small this thing is. This thing kind of stinks. Can't remember the last time I used it. I bet it got wet. I must have put that up when it was a little damp or something because it stinks. I say all the time I don't like to stealth camp. or camp in general in the rain. And it's not because I don't like camping in the rain. I think it's very relaxing being under a tarp or something with the rain falling down around you. It's the fact that I don't have a garage or any big open space where I can take my gear out and let it hang and dry properly. I have a small storage building and I'm probably going to upgrade that to a bigger one. Maybe once I do that, I'll be able to properly let my sleeping bags and tarps, things like that, dry out. The storage building I have is the smallest one you can get at the U-Haul place, and it's like 35 bucks. So you would think like the next level up would be like 50, right? Or 60. I'm pretty sure the next level up is like $75 a month. So I've been holding off on that. So for dinner, I just brought a can of Bentimore beef stew. Nice and simple. And for dessert though, check this out. Cheesecake. Not just normal cheesecake though, this is pineapple and mango cheesecake with tahine. I don't know these fancy cheesecake words. Gotta say though, since I haven't been bringing the cherry pies the last 2 weeks, my dessert budget has skyrocketed. Table? I did not forget a lighter this week, thankfully. Oh, and to drink, I have this, I thought it said L8, but I think it's called a late one. But a subscriber sent this to me. Don and Ashley, thank you so much. He has a YouTube channel called KY Camping. I have no idea what this is gonna taste like. I don't know if it's like, is it ginger ale? Is it like a Sprite? I have no clue, so find out here in a little bit. I usually don't care for carrots, but they're just so soft in the beef stew that they don't bother me. I'm just not, oh man, I'm just not much of a vegetable person, to be honest. I think maybe a movie just got out. I'm seeing headlights turning on in the parking lot. So I should probably wait for the parking lot to clear, because there are some cars with their headlights pointed directly at the woods. So they're going to be looking in this direction when they go to leave, and I don't want my light to be on when that happens. These people are taking way too long to leave, and I'm hungry, so I'm just going to use my red light on the headlamp and keep doing what I'm doing. And if one of the cars that are parked right here at the woods facing me, if somebody gets in one of those, then I'll kill the light. But until then, I gotta start cooking. This is literally probably gonna take like 60 seconds, so. Starting to bubble, I'm gonna add some of this seasoning salt in here. Oh no, I opened it from the wrong side. I know beef stew already has a ton of salt, but I just can't help it. Probably have to let this cool off for 10 minutes before I can even eat it. That's so hot. I'm gonna have to let that cool down for a while. It seems like it may be a while before I can eat my beef stew. Just heard people in the parking lot. As I was saying, I'm going to let my beef stew cool off, and I'm going to go ahead and read a few comments from last week's video. First comment is from Norma Baker 4090. Todd, you are human and we all enjoy your camping videos, but take care of yourself. We will be here when you're ready. Losing a pet is like losing a family member because they are family. Thank you for sharing your camping with us. Thank you so much, Norma. The vet said that she probably had about 6 months to live. I'm talking about my dog Harley. She has heart failure, and it's so crazy though, because like today I had her outside for about 30 minutes. She was running around fine. You know, she seems, I mean, she's like 12 years old, so she's old, and she's like a medium-sized dog. I think she weighs about 70 pounds or something like that. But it just doesn't feel like something's that seriously wrong with her, but you know, I'm not a vet, so. And she had heartworms, and it's like 6 months ago, I think she took medication for that, and I think the heart problems are a complication from that. So, and yeah, our dogs are like family to us. I had a dog, Cotton, and I had him for 17 years. He died last year. We had another dog, Foxy. She was a little Pomeranian. We had her for 15 years. She died the year before that. And you know, I had those dogs longer than I've had my kids. And we've had Harley almost as long as we've had our kids, you know, so they really are like our children. So, and it sucks because it's like, especially with Cotton and Foxy, they just died of old age, and that's like the best you can ask for, you know. When you get a dog, the best you can ask for is that they die of old age, but it still hurts. But thank you for your comment. All right, next comment, Trinidad Martinez. Yes, another amazing video. You are the best in the whole world. I like all of your videos. They're awesome. Thank you, Trinidad. I really appreciate that, man. Sometimes, like right now, honestly, I feel like I go out and I do a stealth camp, and I'm not really too worried right now. And I don't know, sometimes I'm down on myself because I'm like, oh, this wasn't risky enough, and I feel like it's going to be boring or something like that. But getting comments like that reassures me that you guys are still liking the videos, even though maybe I'm not, you know, climbing on the rooftop of a business or something. All right, next comment. This comment is from Rebecca Fawcett 4673. Oh. So one of the cars that is parked facing me right at the woods, their lights just flashed, so I guess they unlocked it. So yeah, I see somebody now. They're getting in the car, so I'm just gonna wait just a minute and let them leave. They're just hanging out. Come on, dude, you can talk to her on the phone later. Go, leave. They're literally like the last two people in the parking lot too. He's walking around to the driver's side of the truck. Okay. They're leaving. Let's go. Finally. So the parking lot is pretty much empty now. I should have free range to do whatever I want now. All right, back to the comments from Rebecca Fawcett 4673. Love Chuck. More challenges, please. That was hilarious, but would love for Champion to have to do something. I would have, so the bet was that I'd have to wear those Tennessee socks if Tennessee beat Alabama. I would have done it, but Alabama won. Someone should have bet me last week because Alabama lost. Land of the Free 2012. That could be a ginger root beer. Todd, I didn't catch the last couple videos. I hope you're able to utilize that 16x10 rain fly that I sent a month or so ago. Stay strong, young man. Your attitude and optimism are inspiring, funny and honest as heck too. Thank you. And maybe that was a ginger root beer. I still have like 3 more of them, so maybe I'll look it up. And thank you for the rainfly. I don't know if I don't think I have that written down. I don't know if it came with a note or anything. I haven't gotten a chance to use it yet. Haven't camped when it was raining, but I know it's going to come in handy at some point, so thank you so much for that. One more comment and then I'm going to attempt to eat again, but still not too hot. This one is from Greendale82. Todd, you're awesome, truly someone I'd love to hang out with, super down to earth and just a cool guy. Thank you, Greendale. I'm hoping maybe next summer I can do like a meet and greet or something like that, and then we can all hang out. Hopefully, you know, everything keeps going the way it's going. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't, so that'll be super fun. All right, I am going to attempt to eat this boiling beef stew. Hopefully it's not boiling anymore. Delicious. Oh, let's try the drink. All right, a late one. I think it has a lime or lemon lime smell to it. I'm not sure. Here we go. That's good. Yeah, it's like a lemon lime kind of Sprite thing. It's good though. I quit drinking caffeine for a long time, so Sprite was the only, or that and root beer were like my go-to sodas because they were caffeine free. It's really good. You know what too? I just got some of those soda bottles that has the cork on it and you can close it up. And I'm gonna try and make my own soda before it's too late this year. You can make, so from what I understand, you can get pine needles and put those in the bottle with some, I think it's just water, pine needles and water. And the pine has like natural yeast on it that will make it ferment. And you just let it sit in there for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, maybe a week, something like that. You can't let it sit too long because it'll turn into alcohol eventually. And I'm not drinking any more homemade alcohol. I've already told a story about that. But so I'm gonna try and make my own like pine needle soda. That's good. Nice and refreshing. All right, I'm gonna finish eating. After I finish this, I'm gonna try that. What was it? Pineapple and something cheesecake. I need to go to the discount grocery store. If you've watched this channel for a long time, or if you've seen some of the old videos, I used to eat whatchamacallits every camp because I was getting them at a discount grocery store for like 6 for $1. But I haven't been in a while. I think because I found all the dumpster snacks and stuff like that, but the dumpsters are not providing anymore, so back to the discount grocery store. I have completed the eating of the beef stew, and I'm moving on to the, oh, it's upside down. It's okay. Pineapple and mango cheesecake. Well, here we go. This might be the first time I've ever used the fork end of my sport. I have no idea how to explain that. It's like fruity, but like a tangy, It's good. Feels like it wants to be salty, but then it's like a tangy flavor. I don't know. It's good though. I think what I'm tasting the most is that tahini stuff on the top of it though. Gonna finish eating my cheesecake and then I'll check back in. I don't even need a sleeping bag tonight, honestly. It's like perfect camping weather. I'm gonna get comfortable here, try to go to sleep. I actually need to. So this is a Wednesday, and I'll have to edit this video tomorrow to get it out Friday, but I want to camp again immediately because obviously next week is Thanksgiving and have places to go. So hopefully I can get another camp in this weekend for next week's video and kind of get myself ahead of schedule a little bit. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all. Oh, it's from wearing the headlamp. All right, I'll see y'all in the morning. Good night, everybody. Good morning. I was awoken by an entire flock of crows. I actually woke up at like 4:30 a.m. but I forced myself to go back to sleep at like 5:30. Now it's like 6:45 or something. I need to get up and get out of here because I think the doctor's office may open at 7, so I should probably get out of here before they open up. I'm not too worried about it, honestly, though. But anyways, let's pack up. So that doctor's office definitely opens at 7. Like 4 cars just pulled in. Saw people getting out with their morning coffee. I think I may go get some breakfast. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. I'm usually not a breakfast type person. I usually need to be awake for like an hour or 2 before I really get hungry, but I feel like I'm starving right now. No spiders in the boots. I really like this little memory foam camping pillow. As long as I can keep it semi-clean. Yesterday was my mother's birthday. So happy birthday, Mom, if you watch this. Everybody say happy birthday, Todd's mom, in the comments. Where's my other snap? I bet it's inside there. This is my waterproof little bag, and I keep like extra lights for filming at night, headlamp, my battery bank, all my electronics I keep inside here. It also helps me not to forget stuff if I have everything like that in one place. I'm starting to develop a system here. I got all my sleeping pillows and booties for my feet and stuff like that in here. Electronics in here. Yep. I don't think I forgot anything, did I? I don't believe I did. I know I thought I had my hammock in the car, but that's not forgetting. I just was mistaken. I wonder what time the first movie starts. I don't think I've ever been to the movies in the morning. When me and Karika were first dating, we would go to the movies. Maybe I shouldn't admit this. We would go to the movies at like, I don't know, let's just say noon. And I would know, like, I would work it out so we could go into one movie, and then we would go after that movie finished. I would know what movie was starting next, and we would sneak out from there and go to the next movie, and we would watch movies all day, and then we would go out the back exit. So we'd watch like 3 movies in a day. We are all packed up and ready to get out of here. One last look around our spot before we go. Let's get out of here. This was a good spot. I mean, right by the theater. Nobody disturbed me whatsoever. I mean, honestly, can't get much better. I'll make sure no one's coming out of this doctor's office. All right, let's go. Nothing to see here, folks. Car's still here. All right, y'all. Guess that's gonna do it for this one. Looks like we got away with another one. I am so close to 20,000 subscribers. I think the last I checked, we had like 19,800. So if you've watched a few of my videos and you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. And if you like these kind of videos, have a whole playlist full of stealth camps that you can check out. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all Friday for another stealth camp. Bye, everybody.